He's got the smarts. He's got the looks.
Nearly $400,000 a year. Roughly the same amount of money the Prime Minister of Canada is making, nearly 8 times the average of Manitoban makes in their salary. Not one trade deal in 5 months. Not one memorandum of understanding with this trade commissioner, and not $1 invested in Manitoba. Will the Premier today point to a single trade deal that justifies paying his friend $400,000 a year?
He's got the smarts.
Order.
He's got the looks. He's got the connections to make the case for Manitoba in Washington, D.C. We said that we needed somebody who was a little bit Trumpy, and Mr. Madden is the right guy to operate in the Trump 2.0 environment.
This is not a serious premier. That was not a serious answer. He talks about hiring a guy because he's got the looks and he looks like Donald Trump. And that justifies paying his friend $400,000. Wow. Manitobans are making the tough decisions on groceries and putting gas in their car. And he says he hired a guy because he's got the looks. This is embarrassing. This is pathetic. Ontario, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Quebec are all paying far less for their trade offices. And Richard Madden, with a $400,000 salary, has brought in how many dollars to Manitoba? Zero. Will the Premier stand up today and justify to Manitobans that are struggling to put food on their table, put gas in their car, and pay their bills, how he can pay his friend $400,000 for $0 of investments in Manitoba?
In addition to having the smarts, in addition to having the look, in addition to having the connections right across Trump World 2.0, Mr. Madden also has a very important quality right now. He is a storyteller. He's remarkably well positioned to tell the Manitoba story.
Now he says storytelling, along with good looks, justifies a $400,000 salary for his friend, when his friend has brought $0 of investments to Manitoba. When Manitobans are struggling with cost of living right now, this Premier says he hired someone because of his looks and his storytelling. The Premier cannot name one single accomplishment for his trade buddy in Washington, and nothing that justifies a $400,000 salary. Alberta is paying less, Ontario is paying less, Quebec is paying less, and they're all bringing in hundreds of millions of dollars. Saskatchewan Premier went to Indonesia and signed a $1 billion contract with them. This Premier is sitting on his hands trying to justify paying his friend $400,000. So I'll ask him again, what is his best friend in Washington, D.C. doing to justify $400,000 salary?